What does iconic mean?
I think it means something that really just stands, that it is, for me, if someone's doing an impression, it's that becomes iconic. Like, Chris Walken is iconic and beyond. And it's something that just stands on its own, that is so distinct that it stands on its own.
I love talking to him, don't you,
Oh,
Chris Walken?
Because punctuation is gone. A friend once saw him. He was standing in a puddle with his socks, and everything is just in his socks. And a friend said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Today, I'm an alligator." And they asked him. He said, "Chris, if you could have anything you could have, what would you want?" He said, "A tail." Because then you'd know if I was happy, my tail would be up, and it would always move according to your emotions. I'm surprised.
Yes.
Question mark. Punctuation. Great now, maybe.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something right now. I did a movie with Dennis, one of the best times I ever had, called Suicide King. People ask me, they go, people would go, "Do Walken," and I never knew what to do. And then one of my friends said, "Why don't you just tell that story that really happened on the set?" So this is a true story. Honest to God, every word of this is true. We're in the makeup trailer. Walken's sitting there, I'm sitting here, and I have a dog, a Rottweiler, that I take everywhere where I go. She's just kind of walking around the trailer, and then she leaves, and about 5 minutes go by, and out of nowhere, Walken goes, "Jay, I noticed your dog." Yeah, your dog was in here a moment ago. That dog had no tail. What happened? Well, they cut it off, When they're puppies, it's called docking the tail. They cut the tails off. That's too bad, Think about it. It would be so great to have a tail. People could tell when you were angry. They'd go, "Get back! Look out! Don't with Chris today. Look at his tail." I think you mean happy, Chris. Dogs wag their tail when they're happy. Oh, well, maybe you. But if I had a tail, you got to be expressive with that tail. Otherwise, what's the point, right? They'd know. They'd go, "Get back. Don't bother Chris today. He's having a bad day." How do you know? Well, did you look at his tail? And I keep waiting for him to go, "I'm just with you." But he doesn't. He's completely serious. 6 hours later, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we're eating lunch. Every word of dialogue I'm saying to Dennis, Chris, Henry Thomas, everyone in the movie, I don't even know what I'm saying because I can't get that conversation out of my head. It's like he hypnotized me. He's like the great kazoo over my head. I'm saying lines and all I hear is, "Your dog didn't have a tail." Why? And I'm doing like, why doesn't my dog have a tail? What happened, So we're eating lunch, and I go up to him. I go, "Hey, Chris, how you doing?" He's like, "Yeah." What would you rather do, have a tail or have the gift of flight? Before I can get the T out in flight, he jumps all over it. I go, "What would you rather do, have a tail or have the gift of flight?" "Oh, have a tail. Come on." That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You could always get on an airplane. He's been thinking about it all day, too. I love you guys. Thank you very, very much. You've been very patient. Romy!